I think we're all good. Don't think I leave my shades on. I think the sun's just about setting. A bit late tonight, and I couldn't get all my drones, even though I did post earlier. We'll be flying this, that, and the other. I've been watching the wrong clock. I've been watching my I can't even say the word. My wristwatch. It's been saying 7 o'clock for a long time. And it said 10 past 7. I thought it looks a bit dark for 10 past 7. So then I checked the time and it was actually 8:45, so, or whatever it was. So I've had to drop a few drones out and drop a radio out, but what I've got 2 drones to fly around and a radio to test out. Yeah. Anyway, I'm just going to turn these lights off. I've been looking at how much power I use because I've got one of these smart meters with like a meter. I'll tell you what, I use next to nothing. Right, it's all locked, that's locked. Upstairs, the lights off. Windows are open up there. And also what went wrong, I got a phone in my backpack. Another thing what went wrong, I've got a phone in my backpack which I've got my Wi-Fi turned on. This is how this one's connected. But down here I've got my other one, which I thought was charging all day. But when I actually turned it on, it hadn't made it's like a wireless charging pad. It hadn't actually contacted. So I was just on 1%. So we're and I just forgot me vape. Good job I remembered then. Well, you know, I would have wanted a vape as soon as we got out the doors. Forgot me vape. Yeah, so we're down to 2 phones. 2 drones. I've got the Mini 4K and I've got the Lito one. Let me talk to him. Probably not. Not too sure how warm it is or what it is out there at the minute. But anyway, I need to lock the door because we can just double lock it. Oh, it's a bit chilly around here tonight. It feels it. But it certainly feels a bit cooler. I was actually going to put my jacket on, but it ain't like that cold yet. Definitely getting cooler though, like in the evenings, which is nice. There were quite a few boats out earlier when we had a look, so I don't know how many are out now. You get quite a few that are out at night. Can you see their lights? Green at the front, red at the back. But then I have to have my lights green at the back, which basically denotes that I'm a drone. But as of next year, what we've got to do, we've got to put this little chip on our drones, and that's called a remote ID. And what that's going to be doing is all the details I got written on here and on my drone, it's going to be transmitting that out, but you can only pick up the information if you've got an app and you're within range of something. But I can guarantee that, well, it's the Civil Aviation Authority that run it all. I don't know if there's any way of them, well, there must be, otherwise they're saying you can use it like an app with your Bluetooth, but obviously your Bluetooth's just got a certain amount of range, and that's how it will pick up the drone. So if a drone's flying over your house next year, you can download this app and you can pick up what that drone is, and who, well, I don't think it gives away our actual addresses or nothing, but it definitely states like your ID and all that, and it also tells them what altitude you're at, where you are, all your coordinates. I believe in America they've already got this. Yeah, some are having to do it now, but the only reason I ain't is because my drones are all under 240. I've yet to own a drone over 250, but to be honest, with my qualification, I can fly one anyway. It's just the next qualification entitles you to fly for like a living. I'm having an idea about making some money down here where the pier is, all these lovely boats. I might offer a service, like a drone service to the people on the boats. I reckon I could make a good boat video, and I reckon they could sell. And pictures, do you know what I mean? I can go around their boat and make a wicked video. That's just an idea I'm having. So I'm thinking getting some business cards printed and just going down there, putting them in the pier office, going up to the boats and that. I think that could be a good money earner. And that was a light bulb moment that came to me earlier. I can record 8K video, and when they go out on their ship, on their boat, whatever time they're going out, I can be there and follow them out, or do however they want to film it. Do you know what I mean? I think I can even program into the drone, point at it like it's following a person, but point at the ship or the boat, and it'll actually track it. And once it's tracking it, I can then get it to circle it, do various things. I go over it. Saying that, I'm actually quite good on the actual sticks. That's why, even though on the Leto 1 I've got obstacle avoidance, but I don't really use it because I'm in sport mode all the time. It disables it anyway. But all you learner droners out there, don't ever get a real flash one with all the sensors and all that to start with, because you'll never be a proper droner, because all you'll do is learn to fly a drone that's protected, and when that protection fails, you're going to realise you can't even fly a drone, because it's not as easy as just getting out and off you go. There's a lot to it. But yeah, and I'd also advise, if you're starting off in the drone world, just get one off Amazon, man. A cheap Amazon drone, like the one I've got, because then you're going to have a few crashes, 100%. But then once you swap, once you feel good on your Amazon one, get yourself a DJI one. It's like getting out, I don't know, let me think. It's like getting out of a Vauxhall and getting in a Ferrari. That is the difference when you go from an Amazon drone to like a DJI one. And you can't really, well, there's a few companies in Ukraine that are doing them, but obviously they're too busy killing the Russians and vice versa. But yeah, they quite lead the way in drone building as well. And I do believe that there might be a couple of Ukrainian drones already on the market. Whether they're as good as, well, if you think what DJI might have been, look at what they can do at the minute. Do you know what I mean? The technology is moving so fast that if you think what they might have in the cupboard, like DJI, and sort of how advanced they may be, which they wouldn't have released to us yet, and the military haven't got it. Because DJI, how that started was one guy mastered it, but then the Chinese military wanted to buy it off him. But what he did, and that was when no one, flying a drone wasn't even a concept. Hello there, Jane. Flying a drone wasn't even a concept, and what the DJI owner did, he refused to give it to the Chinese military, and he said, no, this is for the people. And that's how I'm now flying a drone, because of him. Because before DJI, droning wasn't even a concept, wasn't even a hobby or anything you could do. Now look at me with my license and my insurance, and it's a whole new business. And the technology's moving that quick that I'm lucky, really. I kind of grew up in the 80s when computers was being born and that, so I get it. Hello there. A Commodore 64. I had a Commodore 16, man. The ZX Spectrum 48. The Acorn Electron, if you had loads of money, or a BBC that we learnt. I suppose you learnt the same as me, or a lot of people would have. The BBC Micro, when you were at school. In fact, my generation, and I'm 54, was the first generation to be taught in computers way back in the day. They were the good old days when no one gave a fuck, man. Everyone just got on with their life. Yeah. Back when two-tone first entered my ears. Anyway, we're just down here, look. I ain't got to go to Asda's because I've got some in my bag, some Vimto. But it's just starting to get a little bit darker. I like to get the camera up this sort of time, flying around. Yeah, they were the good days. When you had to load your game up, but you'd have to like wait half hour for it to come up. Programming it all. Now it's so easy, they just press a button and boom, it's there. But if you can remember back in the day, putting them tapes in and waiting for ages. In fact, I used to put the tape in and then go out and have a game of football with my pals, come back and it'd be loaded. That's how slow that was. And my mate Ben, I remember the first time, it seems stupid now, but he had a BBC, and the first time I had a computer talk, he had the talk program. That was quite mad now when I look back. Now look at us. I had 16K in my Commodore. You could get the expansion pack for the back. But the old Spectrum with the rubber keys. Then they did the, what else did they do? Was it a Spectrum Plus or something like that? With the actual tape recorder, the tape recorder connected to the unit, I think, anyway.
He could pay me.
Anyway, off we go. Let's see if that car's got any cones on it tonight. Yeah, it's still got the one cone on it. Don't know if it's stolen or... Well, I think it would have been moved on the front of it. Anyway, we're at the pier. This is Gillingham Pier. This is my favourite spot in Gillingham at the minute. I think it will be. There are quite a few people down here. We'll have a quick look down here, see if anyone's... Oh, there's a park. So I've never flown from down that bit, but then again I'm further out from this bit. You've got the Medway Queen there. Wouldn't mind flying around that one day. So you know what I mean? I could sell a video to him of that, of me flying around that. And that's what I'm thinking, people. That's what I'm thinking is my next little manoeuvre into earning some money here, is by offering all these boats and that. They're all down there, all around the corner as well. Like a video service. Do you know what I mean? Whenever they go out in their boat, I could fly my drone right around it. I could actually just press on where they are on the screen. I could press on them and my drone would automatically track them, take video and stuff. I think it'd sell because it's all new. See, it's all a new concept, and that's my idea. So what I'm going to do, you've got a pier office there. This must be where all the boaters and that go in. So if I get some, and obviously I'm all licensed and insured, but I'd have to get another bit of insurance as well though. But basically, loads of them. And if I put some business cards in now and went round the boats, yeah, I think I could earn some money out of that. And what I could charge for that is a few £100, all depending on what they wanted. They can have the full works, an 8K video, and I can actually capture them coming out of here, going right out. As far as my battery goes, but then I can get back out at them. But I think that would sell. Because at the minute in the drone world, it's anything goes. It's what people are dreaming up. Yeah, I know I'd want a drone video, man, if I owned one of them boats. And the moorings on them big ones, the cost per year are huge. Talking thousands, man. Get in that mud, man, you're going to find all sorts of old war stuff, bottle tops. Yeah, look, nobody's up there, man. This is where I go from. So we'll go from tonight, right at the end. Also got me PMR radio with me, the Radtail. Yeah, it's quite still out there tonight, not too much wind. Not quite dark enough yet to them to have their navigation lights on. If you can see, there's all boats, all ships, sailing boats all over there. You've got Essex right over there. You've got the Isle of Grain over there. You've got Medway, Chatham down there. Basically, if you took off out that way, you'd end up in the sea, going towards France. These glow up red at night, bright red. Tesco trolleys, got a few of them. Oh yeah, there's all boats all over there, all moored up. So there's plenty of customers here, do you know what I mean, for drone footage. Or drone pictures, depending, you might want pictures and I know if I was having it done, I'd have fucking pictures and the video. They've got enough money to ride these boats around, man. They've got enough money for a drone video. Anyway. Get the drone out and up. Just there for a minute. Try and get the drone. First one up tonight. Is put the Mini 4K up first. I've got my flashing light on this one. I've just done all the propellers on this. It's a little bit breezy, but not that breezy. We've got the phone that we're all connected to, which is 100%. We need the controller, CGI controller. Pull that out, get the sticks out. Like that. Get the phone on it. Like that. We can put on bags and that back on. And what I'll do, I'll put the phone down here and I'll fly the drone right from here. Just turn the controller on. And we'll have that green one on, just like that. What it's doing is just opening up the controller.
Home point updated.
As you can see, I'm just going to alter the light a little bit. There's a little bit more light in there. And I'll show you the drone. The light's quite effective.
Obstacle sensing unavailable.
What we'll do is, if I'm there, we'll fly out there a bit. Not sure if it's flat, you can see the flash. Anyway, I'll be back later.